Sorry about the picture quality, but it's the best I can do at the moment in this living room. There's too much light shining in, so bear with me. Hope the sound's good. And yes, here it is. This blog is for people in the truth movement who follow the truth movement and who are actively involved in the truth movement, and for anyone else who's interested in politics and the world around us and current affairs. The Controlled Opposition, December 17th, 2011. For obvious reasons, I want to remain basically anonymous, because some of the stuff I'm going to talk to you about is, well, it could endanger my health or somebody else's health or well-being. The Controlled Opposition, December 17th, 2011. I am not talking about double agents here, or am I? It has been well documented that the corporate elite who control us have a designated interest in how we think, and they find methods to continue to control all of us. What they do, and they have been doing it for thousands of years, they invent or infiltrate the opposition. That opposition could be political opposition. It could be left or right wing, Catholic or Protestant, black or white, Muslim or Christian, God worshipper or atheist. As you know, they have resources to do this. They also do this in wars, and they reap the benefit of profit from both sides too. Nothing new there. In politics, and it is more appropriate to talk about, let's say, the last 40 years of British politics, left-wing politicians of the past like Tony Benn, Michael Foot, Neil Kinnock, Dennis Skinner. I won't mention any more, but you know the type I'm talking about. Basically all from public school backgrounds, with the possible exception of Neil Kinnock and Dennis Skinner. They all blatantly give opinions the exact opposite of the Tory government or opposition, whoever's in power. I.e., they told you exactly what you wanted to hear. For somebody like me growing up in the 70s, it was reassuring to find that there were people representing us who cared about social justice. Now I know, well, I don't know for certain, but that were probably controlled. They must have been clever enough to understand what was going on now. Therefore, at the present day, we have the Balls and the Miliband's coming up with the exact opposite opinion, contradicting the Tory government. Yet, while in power, Labour themselves were introducing similar policies. The Tories have just continued the agenda. Apply all this rhetoric to the truth movement. Alex Jones and David Icke, for instance. If you don't know who they are, look them up. There's plenty of stuff on YouTube about them, and in Wikipedia, etc., etc. In David Icke's case, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You all know his story, a professional footballer from a working class background. His career ends prematurely due to an injury, and he takes up journalism. David is no duck egg. He had the determination and intelligence to carve out a career. Years later, he has a voice in his head telling him that everything is wrong in the world, and that everyone should know about it. At some time or other, truthers like ourselves do listen to our conscience to decide why we're here and become determined to find the truth. It becomes our mission. There has to be some kind of catalytic event to wake us up. We become loyal to our dogma in a way. We are ultimately controlled by whoever controls the truth movement. Blind loyalty. I am analysing David. It doesn't mean I don't trust him. I'm just saying the jury is out on all of them. As Mike Cooper said, he's from North East Truth, He said, the truth movement and the fascination with it is like a counterculture. Very wise words. I think I've said enough about David Icke for now. I would like your opinions on whether he is genuine or not. Whether the powers that be just give him a free rein because they can see where it's all going to end. And they rely on his determination to see that plan out. One of David's phrases is, we are living in a world of confusion. Too right we are, Dave. But it became vastly more confused when the internet came along. Think. Alex Jones, a very good, highly paid actor, or a genuine truther? Is it possible he could be both? Alex's story goes back around the time David Icke came out, the early 90s. Another coincidence? Alex is a man whose determination beggars belief. What would you do in his shoes? I would take a holiday for one, regularly. With the technology he has at his disposal, he could blog from Hawaii or anywhere. No problem, Alex, we trust you. You deserve a holiday, mate. Take it. You never see any of the staff in Alex's studio, but they are there in the background, just like in the film network, the television studio control room. That network is a film with Peter Finch. He has a sophisticated news feed, does Alex, and is able to penetrate Google search at any time. I suppose we are too. An endless feed of propaganda not seen since World War II. He has an endless amount of guests who basically all agree with him in solidarity. Alan Watt, Jesse Ventura, Webster Tarpley, Bob Chapman, Gerard Celente, etc., etc. That lot. Controlled opposition? There is definitely a possibility that they are, and that includes other organisations like the Tea Party, the Green Party, UNESCO, Occupy Movement, BNP, UKIP, and for Americans that's the UK Independence Party with Nigel Farage, who says everything I like and want to hear. You're doing a good job, Nigel. Anyway, do not mention the war on Alex's show or the Zionist agenda. Where's my evidence for Alex Jones' part in all this? Well, the evidence is in everything he knows and everything on his channels and websites. I digress. I might provide some examples of Alex Jones' channel, but I don't think I will bother. Where does this leave us? I ask. Well, in shit, basically. However, I remain optimistic. Be the change you want to see, as Gandhi famously said. The free man movement and the lawful rebellion, backed up by the lawful bank, which anyone can sign up to without obligation, is our only way out of this matrix mess. So, unless you can find another solution, get in touch. I also point out to the Wikipedia definition of conspiracy crime. Thank you for listening. Feedback is welcome.